Restart.
We'll piss test them when they come back. If they go to like Amsterdam or California or whatever, and they'll arrest them.
All right, let's see if we can get this dub, baby. Restarting.
Getting arrested coming back from Vancouver and getting arrested when they return because they were tested hot for
Restarted
cannabis.
the Magic
So they
League.
arrested them for cannabis use, which is
So we ain't got that winning squad we used to have.
I had problems with my supplement. I mean, I'm doing good now. Yeah, so you have all these people from all over. I mean, China, Malaysia, Indonesia. Although Indonesia, I think, is going to legalize here before too long.
See if we can repeat.
But in Cambodia and Laos, the cannabis growing is super tall. Like, it's technically illegal, but it's really tolerated. I mean, a lot of your, like, what would be the equivalent here to, like, bids or, like brickweed. You could actually get brickweed here. He's coming in from Laos and Cambodia.
See if we can get that blitz going and get this run game going. No, we do.
Yeah, I do. Here you go. Got to the airport, man. There's some Thai brick.
Fuck.
Oh, look at that. Nice. Like a little chocolate Thai brick. He said Thai brick, not Thai steak. Shit, sorry. It's your accent. What is that? What is it like? It's just the same brickweed that we're used to 20 years ago. So this is just cheap Cambodian or Lao stuff. It's really dry. It has like a weird fermented smell to it. Great. Does it smell like a cat litter box? The moldy stuff. I don't know, but
Somebody stole my motherfucking wad out.
For $2, if you were really hard up.
Dirty motherfucker.
I don't have it. That's why it's still sealed in the package.
All right, here we go.
I have no interest in smoking a novelty of it. They gave it to me free when I got my bong. They give you a free little brick of weed when you buy a bong. Well, when we get hanging with that bong, here you go. Here's a mini brick. Right? Can you find those like crazy sativas around? That everybody talks about? Yeah, and the crazy high. Yeah, so you can find those, but they're a lot of the stuff that I see when I travel around at the farms is Western, or they're hybridizing the Western stuff with like whatever the local lower percentage stuff was. That seems to be really common, except for one plant. The only plant that I've seen that was native Thai that had good structure to it. There was ones that my buddy found at a temple here, and he found ones that were like 23, 24 feet tall, like colas the size of like your leg, and the monks were growing it. So he went and traded some seeds for the monks. But the seeds, I swear to God, are like half the size of my pinky nail. They're huge. They're massive. They're like 4 times bigger than even the biggest seed in my collection back in the States. So I've never seen seeds that were even close to anything like these before. So I'm excited to see how this plant turn out. Well, did you we have about 4?
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Tonight, it's the Sunday night opener for the new NFL season between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports.
Very short kick taken right at the 20.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Fournette. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Brady. He completes it to Evans. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. And this is caught by Evans. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Brady to Evans that time. First down, Tampa. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on. This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Oh, come on, man.
Incomplete.
Dang.
That red man coverage and decided to test him early, but they turned back to the task and forced the incompletion.
Brady going to go on 4th down. This is caught by Evans.
In front of that, baby.
And he's going to have the Bucs first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Give them 18 on that one. And that'll be good enough for a Tampa Bay first down. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20.
I don't know what you said, but all right.
Fournette once more on 2nd down. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now Brady. The quick slant caught. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes the score 7-0. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. From the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Play clock down to 0. This is not the way to start a drive. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he's got some space here.
Come on, man.
He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 11 now. Pollard going to try the right side. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Inside give to Elliott. To about the 40-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Even with a guy like Zeke Elliott in the backfield, Dallas simply couldn't keep Pollard off the field last season. The third-year back was just too good to sit, and he ended up with over 700 yards on just 130 carries.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. A lot of hype, of course, going into this one with the Cowboys and the Bucs. They met last year in the season opener. Remember, that was the night they raised the banner in Tampa. It was also Dak Prescott's comeback game, and the Bucs wound up winning 31-29 on a late Ryan Suckup field goal. Really good game that was. But these two teams were also the 2 best offenses in the NFL last year. The Cowboys gaining 18 more yards over the course of the season. than the number 2 Bucks. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now second and inches. They go to Elliott again. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. The give is to Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
To throw again on second down. Brady. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. Looking to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down per minute and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
4th down, so Jake Camargo is out there. Oh, it's a wobbler here. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. A give to Elliott. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to him behind the line. Joe Tryon showing in pursuit that time, and he gets the tackle for loss.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, and it's third down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Third and long for Prescott. And
he dropped it.
on the deep ball.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Up the gut, Fournette. Room here to run. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. From the 10. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Division 1. We got to win 2, baby.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. Now about right there, he ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They'll run left with Pollard. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll run with Elliott. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Vita Vea stopped that play in its tracks. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Now Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
That's caught again by Schultz. Oh, what a
Good
juke in
block,
the
good block.
space. Touchdown, Cowboys.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Marr now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1.
There we go. There we
And he
go.
will go down. A Cowboys sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard every day.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Brady to throw for it on 4th down.
Yeah.
It's incomplete.
Yeah, I
They
needed
cannot
that.
convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
I need 7.
Here's Elliott. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack. And I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one. But occasionally, the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly. Maybe someone tipped it off. But on that play, it had no chance.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Good
That's
deep,
knocked
good
away
deep.
and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
I'll take it.
Marr able to put this one through. So the starting field position was terrific following a surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, they'll throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it.
That'll work.
And he goes down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Oh, you let Brady
take possession of the football. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
Toss left to Elliott. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On play action, Prescott.
Ooh, good motherfucking
way and incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Too many chances.
To throw is Prescott. This is caught by Hilton. Touchdown.
There we go.
T.Y. Hilton. 26 yards. And the Cowboys are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
I need 6 more, baby.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Keep the blunt going for the dub, baby.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Here's Brady. And brought in by Brady. On the move past the 40. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Now, defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady. And Brady has it over the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Another try after the first down sack. Brady hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
There we go.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that he dreamed of this. How about this for your debut? Second sack in the opener.
Yeah, it's great to get one. That's memorable, too. Hello.
Now, he dreamed about it. He thought about it. Did he ever expect it to happen? Probably not.
Now Brady got to have this one.
Oh, good
Evans
shit.
calls it in. Touchdown, Bucks.
Good motherfucking shit.
Mike Evans from 17 yards out. And the Bucks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The 4th quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. A handoff left, Elliott. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They keep on the ground with Elliott. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And taken into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with career touchdown number 70. And the Cowboys are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Marr on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this is, oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out. Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now Elliott trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Keep going.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns, as his guys were able to push that lead out a bit further. Marr now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now, as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. From the 27, Brady. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on the record. But everyone's got to build off of that. How many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of the season.
So for the Cowboys, they start the campaign with a victory in front of an enthusiastic home crowd for a Sunday night. And they'll have another home date next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, They obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.